Hey, hi, it's Imani, aka Harmony, and we're back today and we're looking at the Love Tarot and all about the cups. Cups is all about the emotions and how you feel, about yourself primarily and the other. And yet, previously we looked at the Ace of Cups, which is all about yourself. Are you full? Have you got good self-esteem, self-image, self-confidence? How do you feel about you? Do you feel good about you? Do you love you? Do you get a daily cuddle from your internal soulmate? And are you feeling good? Have you got more than enough to share with the other? Now, today we're going to be looking at the Two of Cups, which is all about the other, meeting the other, two people coming together in that beautiful thing called a connection. Now, when you have a connection with somebody, that's great, but that is not the relationship. It doesn't mean I've got a connection and so let's go off and start meeting and having a great time. The connection is a time to start thinking about collecting data about that person and not mating with that person. So, it's great, you've got this amazing person, you think about them first thing in the morning, you think about them last thing at night, presumably. And we call it the honeymoon phase or the infatuation stage. I also like to point out that Mother Nature, Mother Nature has doped us up at that stage because Mother Nature's goal is to populate her planet with lots of people. So, one of the things that will happen is you will feel drawn to them, possibly, sort of loving, sexually, all these different things. But it's very important that you take your time and, be alert, be open to your logic as well as your intuition. Don't trust the emotions at this stage. Your emotions really are really just, they're like a sat-nav. They're really telling you where you are on the journey. Are you heading in the right direction, or are you sort of, on the right trail? Do you need to turn back? Do you need to go in a different direction? So your emotions are not really what, you're feeling what you're feeling, and it's feedback. It's not, this is the one. It's feedback. It's like if you're feeling a little bit too drawn to this person and you're not noticing signs, or you're feeling, you're losing yourself, then it's time to step back a little bit and, re-navigate, so to speak. But the Two of Cups is a lovely card, and I'll put it in the front of the video when which you'll see. And it's got, the beautiful image of a man and a woman, or two people that are just drawn to each other, and you have the Two Cups, which is significant of the two worlds that come together. So you have your own world, your past, and the other person has their own world, their past. And although you have a soul connection, which is beautiful, and a lot of people say, it's my soul connection, I feel really drawn to this person. But what is going on in your inner world, your mind? Do you share the same values? Do you have the same mindset? Is one person's mind like this and the other person's mind, really closed like this? What things that can sometimes be a little, that you need to look at, culture differences. You need to look at, your jobs and is somebody's job likely to kind of take up the whole, and the other person might feel, that they're going to be, they might feel, the job is a higher priority than they are. And, so it's looking at all those different things. You get lots of opportunities to check each other out. So the Two of Cups is a great card, but it's also a time for you to evaluate. It's, the number two is always about evaluating. One becomes two, so let's have a look, let's quantify, let's see, is this working? Is this working for me? Will this be working for me long term, in my long term goals? So it's about, enjoying the time, enjoying the moment, but it's also about, being very mindful that, you know, the soul connection doesn't necessarily mean that you have a relationship in progress. It's you're checking each other out. You're just getting to see, is this working? Could this work? Could this work for me? And it's a good time as well not to just spend all your time with that individual, but to also spend time, you know, doing different things. You know, meeting their friends, sharing, letting them meet your friends as well. You know, going on dates that are not just looking into each other's eyes and, you know, being hypnotised by each other. But, you know, have some dates where, you know, you get to see how that person, you know, is under pressure. Maybe, I'm not saying going camping or something like that, but just, you know, things where you're not alone, you're around other people. What are they like, you know, when other people come into the equation? What are they like when there's difficult characters, or, you know, characters that are maybe, you know, a little bit different from them? So you want to see them in all their guises, and they need to see you as well in all your guises. So so Two of Cups is great, but it's one becoming two, and as one becoming two, you have an opportunity. You could have challenges, or you could have, you know, unity. So is this unity or is this a challenge? And so that's Two of Cups, and there's more details in my blog, www.imanispeaks.co.uk. You can email me on at imanispeaks1@gmail.com. All those things will be at the bottom of this video, and look forward to the next time when we will be looking at Three of Cups, when two become one. So, you know, make sure you tune in for that. So don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments, and look forward to next time.